funny.
It's pushing the wrong button.
Bob is struggling because it's like, man, I haven't done this in so long. Forgot how the sequence goes. And anyhow, welcome to Sunday Inspiration Live. I'm Pookie Lee. This is Bob Baker. We are here to celebrate Sunday. We're here to celebrate life with you. So many amazing things. So when you woke up this morning, were you grateful? That's all I want to know. Right? Are you grateful for another day? But baby, get that arrow out of your forehead there.
This one here?
Yeah, that one there.
They can't see that.
I know, but I can.
Okay. The cursor.
Yes. In any case, welcome. It's always such a joy to gather with you. Sharing so many things. I mean, for me, spring has sprung. I am fully in it, folks. How about you, Bob? Has spring sprung for you?
Spring is springing. It's sprungen. Yeah. It sounds like a German word. Sprocken Sie Deutsch? Springen, sprungen.
Lots of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff happening over here on this side of the pond. Would like to know what's happening for you in your lives as you know, we're in this great time of emergence right now. Everyone, it seems to me that everyone is, if they are in tune with it, they're very sensitive to this uplifting energy right now, right? That's bringing all things forward. All these beautiful things are starting to show up. And so, you know, it's an invitation for sure to participate in that. And when you do, wild, crazy, wonderful things happen and your life begins to transform in ways that were never, ever anticipated or expected. Who knew that breaking my foot would bring so much joy at this point in my life? And like, so much purpose, so much vision, so much liberation. It's actually been a really beautiful experience. So Keone here is suffering like springtime allergies. Did he get his happen pill this morning?
I did. I gave it to him just a little while ago. Yeah.
He has like a little allergy medicine that he takes.
Anti-itch. Yeah.
To stop him from chewing all of his fur off. Because if we just let him go, that's what'll happen. All right. So send your love to Keone and all the little itchies. He's been getting bit by some bugs and stuff like that. It's been a thing this year.
Did you want to center everyone?
Yes, let's go ahead and let's bring our hearts together in this moment.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Everybody take a deep breath, breathing deeply in through your nose. And releasing the breath with a sigh. Breathing in again deeply in through the nose. Taking that all in. And releasing with a sigh. And one last time together as sacred family, breathing in through the nose. And releasing with a sigh. Allowing ourselves to drop deep into the center of our being, into that heart space, held deep beneath our chest bone. And if you feel inclined, bring your hands to your heart and feel that beating. Feel that life force energy emanating from within you. Feel that heart beating. Sending out frequencies, vibrations of love into your home, into your neighborhood, your community, your country, this beautiful Mother Earth and beyond, into the cosmic realities, the multiple dimensions of all that is, all that ever was, all that will ever be, your love, your heartbeat, beating the frequency of love into the infinite realms of the all. Right now, in this moment. Why? Because it is what we are intending in this holy, sacred moment as we gather together to breathe. Breathe the breath of life into each one of us as we awaken to the dynamic, magnificent, illuminant being that we are. Shining our light, our love into the world, filling the entire field with our frequency, our love. You are manifestors and creators of love. In the infinite realms of all that is, you are an expression of that divine love. And together in this circle, we hold that frequency of love and light as we send this beauty, this compassion, this healing, this joy, this bliss into the world right now. Bring your hands back to your heart if they're not already there and if you're willing. And then just kind of give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. Hug yourself. I'll hug Bob later. Hug yourself. Hug, 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 hug. Just take all that love that you've given to the cosmos and bring it in and bring it right into you. And just love yourself. Love, 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 love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Love, love. Oh, be thankful. Thankful for you. Grateful. Ooh, so grateful. Love, lovey, loveys, 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 loveys. All over the lovin's. Love yourself. Yeah, all in this dynamic frequency of love. Feeling all of that inside of you. And I want you to just appreciate. I know it's hard. It's okay. I want you to just appreciate yourself. Just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing the work, for continuing to grow. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Joe Mitchell. Thank you. This is havening. This is how we can comfort ourselves. Right? So feel that comfort right now. Feel all that love right now inside of you. All right. Now put your hands together like this and let's just bow. I have to move over this way. And we bow to this moment, we bow to each other, and we say thank you in such deep gratitude for this gathering here right now. All right. Here's a Bob hug.
We are complete now.
Oh no, we're just getting started.
Let's acknowledge who is live in the chat here.
Okay, let's say hi.
Joining us in real time on both Pookie's YouTube channel and Pookie's Facebook. Of course, we got Lisa Lifts You Up, Lisa Shepard. You know her, you love her. She's spending her time. She went to, I believe it's her oldest daughter's high school graduation. Is that right? Maybe you can confirm that. But thank you, Crystal. So Crystal Williamson is here. Beatrice is in the house. Jessica Emerson. Let's see here. Oh, Dora Lee right here in St. Louis is also here as well. Jennifer Nickel. Woohoo! That's at least that's who I've seen leave comments so far. But
if you want us to say hi, leave a comment.
Yeah, if you're watching and you're able to, don't do it if you're driving or whatever. But just leave a comment. Just say hi and let us know where you're watching from. If maybe we don't know where that is.
Yeah. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I don't know. I don't know. It almost like it came in. I felt in a flash. It was kind of like I got pregnant, had a baby in 2 weeks, and then the baby's here and grown and left and went to college. It's got and what I'm talking about is I just co-hosted an event last weekend called the Womb Keepers Festival, and it was everything that I thought that It could be, and more.
And then some.
It was, yeah, it was full of all of it. It was beautiful. It was powerful. It was transformative. It pushed all of us to our edge. I saw resilience. I saw, collaboration. I saw community coming together. So many beautiful, 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 beautiful things. And I had just, I'm still recovering from my foot. And yeah, so there was a lot of surrender in all of it. Right, it all happened really fast. We pretty much made the announcement of the festival on Mother's Day, and that kind of launched things off. That was only like 18 days before we were actually going to launch the event. Anyhow, it was such a magnificent learning experience. I got to learn so many things about surrender and about leadership and about what it looks like in when you're in collaboration, and the beauty and the power of what it looks like when women gather together, because it's a whole different, I don't know how to explain it. It's just something unique. I think it has something to do with our hormones, and yeah, just the journey that we share in women's bodies. And it was really, really powerful to witness and to be there for all of that. We were definitely faced with so many challenges.
The rain was one
The
of them.
rain was one of them. Our canopy fell down 3 times. But you know what? Now we know how to put that canopy up, and it'll never fall down. The earth will shake. And that canopy will stay up, because it was that whole thing. Like the whole weekend was just nothing but a process of learning how to be in flow. We had to. Learning how to shift and move, learning how to surrender, how to let go of things. Like I had to certainly let go of many things. Like in my mind, this is how it needed to be. And in reality, that wasn't going to happen. And so there were absolutely moments where I had to surrender my idea of what this was going to look like. And I had to be willing to seek a new vision, a new way of doing it, and also doing it in such a way that, I wasn't upset about it. Like something that I could have really lost my goodies over was the altar for the sanctuary. Because we had dinner on Thursday night and the altar still was not up. And I was not okay with that, right? And because for me, it was like, no, the altar needs to be set before anything, right? Because that's like the holy portal. And so I was all twisted, and there were circumstances that were absolutely beyond my control, beyond anyone else's control. It just was the way that things were. And so I had to learn how to do this. That matrix move where you just you just let it go by, right? You don't because I could have taken a bullet at that point, right? But just that flow, just being able to work in that way.
Can I ask you what the significance of is an altar? Because for those who are not, maybe people think of an altar as a church. Is it a similar, you're creating a sacred space around which things happen? I'm just for those who may not know what you're...
Altars represent very many different things. So altars are many cultures have altars. There are altars to the sun. There are altars to the calendars. There are altars to Mother Earth. But what altars are is it is a place.
I muted my mic.
Okay. Just making sure. So this is for me. It is what we just did in the invocation. It's the invocation made visual. It's the desire. It's the intention. It's the invitation. right? For the ancestors, for the invitation, for how, and also this place of deep gratitude. This is a place. It's kind of like an altar in church, where you would come and you would celebrate. You would celebrate before the altar. You would come before the altar seeking guidance. This is a place of great power. It's like where all of the intention of the event was held, right? It's like the center. It's the portal. It's almost like the vortex of, right? And it's coming. It's all of our intention, right, in the altar. So you have different altars. When people are getting ready to go into ceremony, the altar will represent the ceremony. And there'll be different things. So this was to the divine feminine. This altar was to the divine feminine. And so it was filled with flowers
Yeah.
and beauty,
I
So,
know you take a lot of time to not decorate, but to set up the altar. It's not just a slab of
Right.
table. You go through great lengths and make it look nice. Is that where the Kuan Yin statue goes
yes.
to? Okay.
Yes. So this adornment. So I was never able to fully have my full vision, right? However, I was able to have some of it. And I was able to move through that and not be wounded by it, not be kind of grumpy about the fact that I didn't get my whole thing up, so I didn't, so none of that was there. There was no conflict. The group was really small. We had probably about 70 women, so it was small.
That doesn't sound small to me.
Oh no, it was small. It was small and it was intimate, which was really beautiful because over the 4 days, all of the women got to mingle with each other. We in our container, we held a really tight container as far as the offerings. Like when the elders and the indigenous grandmothers were speaking, there were no other things that were happening. There were no other classes going on or nothing. So it was just that, and so that was really powerful because it brought them all together. For that experience every time. And we also learned that the wisdom of the elders and the grandmothers is greatly needed. Greatly needed. The women came away so appreciative of having this wisdom, these wisdom keepers, to be able to come forward and share with them, and for them to get consult. So it's really powerful. Next year we're doing it. Please come. Please come. It's going to be in May the 13th through the 16th in St. Clair, Missouri. It is for womb keepers only, so you have to have been born in a woman's body, because it's all about the biology of women. Those are the things that we are really tending to, and that's our mission and our purpose, is to tend to the challenges that we face living inside of a woman's body, because it's very different than men. We are hormonal cocktails, and when we understand what's going on, we can dance with it. If we don't understand, it's like knowing the dance moves, Once you understand the dance, you can dance with it and you can look great. But if you don't understand the dance moves, you're going to trip and fall. I didn't understand the dance moves. I tripped and fell so many times in my perimenopause, right? I didn't know. But now we're coming together in a collective to talk about the things that are really specific to living in this woman's body, whether we have kids or not. That's not a thing, because that's not the only thing that our bodies are good for, is having kids. It's just with this whole fabulous, magical system of hormones that we carry comes a whole wonderful experience that's available to us if we can understand it. So that's what Womb Keepers is about. It's helping you understand how to live your life inside the body of a woman. And really committed to it. Really committed to the vision. We're going to have monthly meetings locally, and if we have enough support on the global networks, we'll do monthly online meetings, Zoom meetings. However, I want to know that there's going to be support for that people will actually show up for it, because I'll be calling in grandmothers to attend those things. And next year it's going to be all elders and grandmothers and it'll just be one stage all the time. So it's going to be a very potent event. we will have some accommodations available for travelers who will not be able to camp and things like that. Um, yeah, there'll be some glamping options available for those of you that are traveling. So we're excited. We've already been out looking at new property and all kinds of stuff. It's been a very active week. Nana Shuni just left yesterday. We've been busy. We've been super busy. So the grandmothers, the elders are coming. Yeah, and the Womb Keepers Collective is alive and well. And so if you're a womb keeper and you would like to join us, I'm working with some things right now with Facebook. So hold tight for a minute. However, come and join us. And I'm going to create a page for allies or something like that for those who want to support us, because there are, there's masculine that want to support this, the rising of the divine feminine, and that's really what we're learning in this process: is how do we rise divinely?
So why don't you, I don't think about a song that you might want to sing, and while you're doing that, I'm just going to acknowledge Sunita from Singapore is here, Bernie Hayes as well. Looks like Krista Berkowitz is here, Lulu Valencia is here, and if you know these people by any other names, because I'm not familiar with them, then let me know. That Kathy, is it Panagakis? Good to see you here. I'm attempting both first and last names. And Joe Mitchell.
You're so brave. Hey, Joe. Did you feel me call you in? We were in the invocation and Havening came through when I thought of you.
She mentioned your name.
I sure did.
Not even knowing if you were here.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Yeah.
So amazing, powerful journey that we're all on. And let's do grateful. That's what I want to do.
And coming up here, I've got a little fun thing to share. I was mentioned, on a pretty high-profile podcast. I have an event. There's an event in St. Louis, or a series of little public events revolving around my birthday at the end of the month. I'll tell you more about that later. But let's go ahead and go ahead and talk while I pull this up. Get my guitar.
Well, I wish I had thought to send you the image of the poster for next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll have it's going to be a great opportunity to come out and to get some wisdom from the elders. I don't know. You might have access to elders in your area. Here in St. Louis, we really don't. I really don't. There's a couple, but as far as like people that have stepped in, women that have stepped into eldership as a part of their journey, right? Because it's different than just being an elderly person. It's different. Elders have a responsibility. Yeah.
This is something that is it true that indigenous cultures quite often revere their elders more so than other societies do? And
yeah, you'll see grandmas living in a lot of indigenous homes with their kids and their grandkids and multi-generational stuff. And the grandmother but the role is kind of getting watered down now. She's kind of getting sequestered off to the side as not able. But there's power. There's power for a woman in the last third of her life. The last 30 years, if she is graced with the ability to live to 90, that 60 to 90 stretch, man, that's the cream of the crop. She's at her best. It's probably why they've kind of built getting old as something to really resist. It's not, man. You want it. I want all the wrinkles. I want all of it. I'm not doing anything. You'll never see anything.
in your work.
No, I'm OG, man. I'm nature itself.
Ready to do the song?
Yeah. Ooh. My heart is full of gratitude, flowing deep inside. My heart is full of gratitude, flowing I am grateful, grateful, grateful for my life. I am grateful, grateful, grateful for my life.
With every breath and step I take, I'm blessed to be alive. With every breath and step I take, I'm blessed to be alive. I am grateful, grateful, grateful for my life. I am grateful, grateful, grateful for my life. I am so grateful, I am so grateful, I am so grateful now. I am so grateful, I am so grateful, I am so grateful now. I am so grateful, I am so grateful, I am so grateful now. I am so grateful, I am so grateful, I am so grateful now. Throughout each day, in so many ways, I know how loved I am. Throughout each day, in so many ways, I know how loved I am. I am grateful, grateful, grateful for my life. I am grateful, grateful, grateful for my life. My heart is full of gratitude flowing deep inside. My heart is full of gratitude flowing deep inside. I am grateful, grateful, grateful for my life. 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 Oh my God, that song has so much more meaning to me right now because, like, when I broke my foot, I did a whole life review, right? And so looking at my whole life, like all the stuff, all of it, the ups, the downs, the tragedy, the drama, the laughter, the bliss, the wow, wow, wow. But you know what? All that whole life, all those things, all those things, all those things, all those things was what created this right here, right now, right now. This couldn't be here without all those crazy, crazy things. All of the things that I had to overcome, all of the things that built resilience in me, all of the things where I knew that there was a hand over me, that there was some protection, some guardian, something that was holding me through my darkest moments as I was learning how to walk this earth from a child. I got to see it all. I got to see it all. I got to see it all. And how all those things built in my resilience, my strength, my fortitude, my unstoppable. I got to see it all. Got to see it. And that it was like, now it's the refining. Now it's like all the pieces are being put together. And then boom, here it is. Pookie, this is you. This is you now. Look at this masterpiece that your life has created. Look at this masterpiece. Oh my gosh.
Can you not celebrate your life? Thankful for my life. Not for this day, not for this moment, not for this thing, but my life. All of it. From the beginning of the moment of its inception, the agreement that I made to even come here. From that to now. Oh, my goddess. I am filled with so much gratitude. And yes, my goddess. Why? Because she's been in prison. She's been taken into captivity. ISIS. These lands were once lovingly, compassionately led by women. And we lived in harmony, not everywhere, yes, but in where the dynamic of what I just experienced last weekend was so palpable. It was so present. I can see it. I felt it. I felt it when I felt like I went back into the times when the goddesses governed the land and everyone was fulfilled. Matriarchy. What's happened? It's time for her to rise, sisters. It's a thing. Oh my goodness. But it is. It's time. It's time. It's time we need to come back to the wisdom of the goddess, to the wisdom of the woman, to the wisdom of compassion and healing. Women would not send their sons to war. We would not do that. So this is our moment. This is our moment now. And it's not that men are inferior or that men are amazing. They're beautiful. They're divine. But we've all lost our way. We've all forgotten who we are in this whole matrix of creation. The whole thing, like the man, the divine masculine is the protector, the provider, the space holder. He holds the space so that the woman, the woman, the one that brings from the invisible into the visible so that she can stand in the center of that sacred union and she can manifest beauty. The world is lacking beauty. What happened? It's within every womb keeper. That beauty, that blossoming, that flower, the nectar of the divine goddess. She has been hijacked. Just like in Hawaii, our Queen Liliuokalani, was captured in her palace. And our country was taken over. It's happened. It's happened over and 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 over again. We're losing our identity. We can't even call ourselves women. What is going on? Why are we having to fight for our place? We are more than 50% of this planet. It's time. We have women that are in trouble, that are being trafficked. This is not okay. And there's a core of us. There's the divine masculine and the divine feminine that are coming together in this moment, that are coming together so that we can reveal the beauty of sacred union. Not this toxic, and there's a toxic masculine and toxic feminine, and we've been operating out of that too long. It's time for us to come together in the sacred sisterhood. We wrote a covenant. I'll be posting it. These are the agreements that we made with one another of how we will walk this earth as womb keepers. We are here to continue the birthing of mankind. Humans. That's what we're here for. We have populated this entire planet. It's what I'm dedicating the rest of my life to. I told Bob, 2 months ago, this is it. This is it. This is what I've lived my whole life for, so that I could come to this moment right now, so that I could stand up for this. I'm standing up for womb keepers. I'm standing up for biological women. We have been under attack for centuries, since the beginning of time. And I'm just going to say it, but religion was one of the things that took us into imprisonment the most. took away our powers. Religions made by men, I'm talking about. Right? A father, a son, and no mother. What? What? Pay close attention. Pay close attention. All over the world, womb keepers should be gathering. They are, actually. I know that they are. Whoa. They are all over the world, right? Because we're coming back because love, compassion, healing is what needs to happen on this planet. All these terrible things that are happening in the world, it's because we womb keepers are not standing up in our power. Now is the time for us to rise, right? It's not the Western woman that's going to say blah, 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 because you know what? You keep going west, and you've circled the entire planet. It's the woman that's west of me and and it's everybody. It's all of us who stand up and say, I stand in my sovereignty. I stand in my power as a womb keeper, a sacred vessel. By creation, I was given this gift. By creation itself. I came in to this beautiful planet, this beautiful 3D reality as a womb keeper. And I've had 4 beautiful children. Beautiful. But you know what? Right now my kid's kind of questioning all that, right? What's going on, people? Wake up. Ooh. It's time. I'm fierce about it. I'm the protector of it. I'm holding the space for it. Come. Let us rise together. Let us understand what it truly is to be a womb keeper and what is our purpose and our mission at this time in human history. Because there are things that are there's just a lot going on. I'm not going to get into it. Let your own mind go where it needs to go. But the rise of the sacred divine feminine, yes, right? It's got to happen, and it's got to happen now. So I'm here. I started a Womb Keepers Collective private group, and somehow Facebook has decided in my name it's going to invite a bunch of men in there. So I've just now shut it down. And so, we're going to come up into these. And it's not that I don't want men to be allies, but in that particular circle, that's not the one for them. We'll create one for men to be allies, right? Because we do have men out there that want to support us. And we want the support of the divine masculine. We need it, right? But, so I'm having to navigate that. We're going to get a wombkeeperscollective.com website set up. We already have the URL, so we're good there. So we're just moving. We're proceeding with great awareness of what we're here to do, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than St. Louis. It's Vasiliki. We're coming to you. We're coming to learn about the goddesses of Greece. It's already been spoken. And I would like for you to come, Vasiliki, in May and bring your wisdom. I want you, Vasiliki, to come. Because we want to bring the women together, the womb keepers. It's everything that I'm about right now. I love men, love them, have loved them all my life. Absolutely. And this is for women, womb keepers only. Right? Because there's a thing that we're here to do as that sacred gift that we've been given. There's a thing that we've come to do. And maybe you as a woman are not resonating with this. That's okay too. All right, because I'm not looking for everybody. I'm not looking for every woman. I'm looking for the right women. So our group was small this year, about 70 women. They tried to encourage me to sell tickets at half off to get at the last week to get more women in there so that there could be more women there. And I said, no. I said, I want the right women. I don't want more women. I want the right women. If this speaks to you, if everything that I've just said, and it was a lot, because that's all inside of me, that's what's fueling my vision right now. That's all inside of me. I don't get to say that often. In fact, sometimes I kind of keep myself from saying it. You know? Kind of like tone it down, like don't get so that way. I don't know. Just can't do it today. Just can't be that way today. Just got to be honest with you. So this is big. This is bigger than me. I already know that. Something got to happen to me tomorrow, and this thing will continue to move because it has a life of its own. It's time. We're all just tapping into it. Vasiliki's tapping into it in Greece. You know, we're tapping into it here. Right? It's just happening everywhere. So it's the divine feminine is on the rise. If you really want to come into sacred union with your, you know, as for me, it's just you have to have the vessel. Right. Yeah. All right. Everybody, let's just take a deep breath because we just, you know, something was just given in a really beautiful way. So let's just breathe in together as community. Let's release. Yeah. For some of us, it's time for us not to be silent any longer. That's not for everyone. I'm not telling everyone to start getting on your soapbox. But there are those who know that it's time for them to stand up and defend your rights as a woman. And they've been pretty much taken from us from the get-go, from the times of the falling of the temples of Isis, when the goddess was taken captive, buried. So she's coming back. She's been asleep for a while, but she's coming back, and she's coming back with some power, and it's inside of you. If you choose to activate it, you know, this is about you choosing to activate it. It's okay. You know, everybody's here for something different. This is what I'm here for. I'm making a proclamation that this is what I'm standing for. And so come and join me if you feel called. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, now let's transition into another song so we can slice the energy right here because this is a good spot for it. Let's do it, babe. Let's do. What do you want to sing? How about we sing a song you like?
You put me on the spot here. I don't know. I'm one with spirit. I don't know.
You don't sing any on that song.
Okay. Briefly.
I mean, I can sing it, but you don't sing any on that song.
The answer is you.
Sure, the answer is you. Let's do it.
In addition to Vasiliki, who you mentioned has joined us, Donna is here.
Donna.
Corazon is here too.
Corazon! Oh, we have an invitation to go to Shasta, Shuni and I. And so if we're able to make it work, we'll be with Corazon. It would be beautiful. It would be absolutely wonderful. So yeah, being in Shasta for the equinox would be, I don't know, otherworldly, I'm pretty sure.
And you're talking about Mount Shasta in Washington State?
I think it's in California.
Oh, is it California? Okay.
I think. I don't know. Mount Shasta. It could be in 3 states. Who knows?
And
I love it.
And it's a mountain that has
it's a very sacred mountain.
Lore, a lot of everything from vortexes, UFO sightings, all kinds of stuff.
Oh really. Man, it's supernatural. It's cosmic. It's a connection point.
All right.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I hope so. Singing in the morning is a challenge.
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready.
You have so many questions, who, why, and where. You're searching for the answers, but they are not there. You feel so uncertain, what is the truth? You look for the solution outside of you.
You got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside. inside.
Go inside.
And in good time, you will find.
The answer is you.
The answer is California. You want to live a full life, but you don't know how. And you grow so impatient, you want it all now. Oh, where are all the secrets? They've got to be here. No matter how hard you look, they are nowhere near. You got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside.
Go inside.
And in good time, you will find.
The answer is you.
The answer is you.
There is no limitation to what you can do.
If you dream it and perceive it, if you truly can conceive it, if you know it and believe it, it has to come true.
The answer is you.
The answer is you.
You have so many questions.
So many questions.
You have so many questions.
So many questions.
Oh, you have so many questions.
So many questions.
You have so many questions.
So many questions. You got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside.
Go inside. And in good time,
you will find.
the answer is you.
The answer is you.
I said the answer is you.
Oh yeah, baby. It's you, it's you.
I said the answer is you.
Oh yeah, it's you and you and you and you and you and you and you.
I said the answer is you.
And you and you and you. You and you and you and you and you and you.
What's the answer, Pookie?
It's you! All right. How fun is that? The answer is you.
It's way
right.
fun.
Way fun. Way fun.
So Sandra
So-
Smith is here. I think I neglected
Sandra,
to
hello,
mention
Sandra.
somebody earlier. I missed them, but I thought I got everybody. And then Michelle Queopatra is here. Michelle, are you still planning on coming to St. Louis for one of my birthday celebration things? In fact, this might be a good time to talk about that because it's the very end of this month. And so let me show you something here in a minute. So my birthday is June 29. It happens to be on a Monday this year, June 29. And normally what I'll do on my birthday is I'll have a thing for my local friends. We'll just pick a venue and invite people to come and hang out, and that's cool. And sometimes over the years we've done a Zoom party, with music and cool. I'm going to reach out to you about something related to that, Michelle. I think I have your email, but I want to show. So this year though, I decided to do something a little bit adventurous, and I'm having 3 and actually maybe 4-ish public events, the 27th through the 29th. It's not a workshop. It's not a conference or anything. It's just kind of, each one is like 3 hours long. And we're just going to hang out. And if you're in town, I would love to meet you in person. So I'm inviting people. Yeah, Lisa's actually putting the link in there, but I'm going to show you something here. This is the page. If you go to that link, it'll take you to this page here. And it has all the details. And so, yeah, I'm inviting, of course, my local friends. But if you can be here, like Michelle's planning on being here on the Sunday, I think you said, and Yeah, or anytime they've got a couple other friends that are planning on coming down. I think Deanne and Casey are coming. But so anyway, you go to that page and it has all the details here. And here's the schedule: Saturday, June 27th. It kicks off with a 3-hour event at a coffee shop near our house from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then there's two things going on. There's a new aspect of this on June 28th, which is the Sunday. That morning, you've probably heard of us talking about how we perform at the Center for Spiritual Living one Sunday a month. And they're kind of in between senior ministers, and they're having a lot of guest speakers. Pookie has been a guest speaker there over the years, a couple of times. And I'm going to do my first be the guest speaker at the service on Sunday the 28th, the 11 a.m. service there, talking about the power of affirmations and positive thinking. And then as soon as that's over, I'm going to head over to this place called Chicken and Pickle in St. Charles. It's a really cool place, and where it's going to be more of a public birthday hangout from 1 to 4. That's on the Sunday the 28th. And then Monday the 29th in the evening, back at the Center for Spiritual Living, I'm doing an improv party. It's going to be part social event and celebration, and then but we're going to be playing some improv games, and that's actually the evening of my actual birthday. And so 3 or 4 opportunities if you're in the area to hang out. And at the very bottom of that page, I've got, like, if you are coming in from out of town and you're looking for a hotel or an Airbnb, where don't get it in the city, because we live out in the suburbs, all right? So Maryland Heights, Missouri, somewhere in and around there. If you're flying in, it's about 15 minutes from the airport. And so that is what's going on at the very end of June. And so, but there's a link there. I know there's a link in the description on YouTube. I don't think it's in the description on Facebook, but Lisa is putting it into the comments there. I'm sure she is. So very cool.
That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. You're going to be in town, right, Pookie? I
think so.
Okay, yeah. So she'll most likely be here.
Well,
you just never know. You're so activated.
Well, there's a lot that's happening. I mean, I had 9 months of not doing anything. Mm-hmm. And I had put my whole life down. But it's good because this new life that I'm picking up is so fun. I really like this one. Mm-hmm. I think I did like a time jump.
I just want to share one other thing while we're kind of having a little bit of a lull here. A really cool thing happened this past week. I have to explain this really quickly. So I don't know if you know who Lewis Howes is, but Lewis Howes is he's a former football player who, turned into this kind of inspirational guy. And he has one of the most popular podcasts, I think, in the world. It's called The School of Greatness, which he's been doing for many years. Best-selling author. He's also a Hay House author, but I think he's a 3 times New York Times bestseller for his various books. And so he has this. I've been aware of him for many years, and and watched a lot of the interviews that he does. And then there's this woman named Emily McDonald, who is a neuroscientist, and I just recently, she's a neuroscientist, but she's I just discovered her just over the last couple of months, and been kind of binge watching a lot of her videos. So I was already aware of her, and then I saw that she was a guest on the Lewis Howes podcast, and she has a really high profile. She has like millions of followers for being kind of a young lady, kind of relatively new on the scene. Anyway, imagine my surprise when I'm listening to this interview on this prominent podcast, and I just got a little clip here. It's very short, but check this out, all right?
You mentioned affirmations for a second, and do they actually work?
That's actually how I started, was I would go out every single morning on a walk and listen to affirmations in my headphones while I walk. There's this one YouTube track that I really like, and it's like a song with this funky beat. I think it's Bob Baker. It's a funky beat. The affirmations, it all of a sudden becomes fun, and it becomes way easier to absorb.
Is that cool or what? I was like, oh my God, did she actually say my name? And so that's really cool. I had no idea. And this is actually something that I just want to share with all of you. Some of you are going to be hesitant about creating your own content and sharing it online. And I'm the type of person that for years has been encouraging everyone, if you feel compelled to share, have a message to share, just put it out there online, put it on YouTube, wherever, Instagram, it doesn't matter. Crystal says that She's reading somebody's Substack. But I because you never know who is going to watch it. It might just be. It doesn't have to be a celebrity or somebody well known who consumes it, but you just never know whose life you're going to touch. And this is really cool for me. I mean, I love it whenever I get positive feedback from anyone about how my work has inspired them and helped them. Many of you right here in the chat met as a result of that, of discovering my work on YouTube or podcast or whatever, and just letting me know that it's really helped you. And that's awesome. But there's a special kind of a thrill that I get when there's someone that I admire or someone that I've been, watching their content and find out, oh, wow, they actually not only know who I am, but they've actually used my stuff. And Emily in this interview mentioned that she created this public playlist on her YouTube channel with some of her favorite affirmations, or at least the ones that she used to listen to. And when I went, I didn't know that she had this. So I went there, and I think about 40% of the videos in that playlist are mine. So it was just really cool. So, and actually what I'm just going to share with you while Pookie's catching her breath, she won't be coming back in here, that getting that mention there has kind of inspired me to up my game and to pursue my own. I was going to put it out there and hold this vision with me. I'm going to start pursuing interviews and exposure on other platforms. And I'll start kind of modest level and work my way up the food chain to maybe even I would be great to be a guest on Lewis Howe's podcast and others like that. There's like Mel Robbins and Jay Shetty and a bunch of people that have these prominent podcasts. And I'm setting a vision because primarily I've been this DIY guy. I create my content, I put it out there, I let people organically find it, but I really haven't stepped into like bigger platforms, to reach even more people with this message. And so hold the vision with me that as I pursue this little by little, I'm going to get into some of those platforms. All right. So, cause that was really cool to see that. And it makes me wonder, like, who else out there that maybe I admire? It could be another podcaster. It could be kind of an actor, a musician, an author, that has stumbled across my work at some point, Thank you, Tinica. Appreciate you being here and saying that, encouraging words. And thank you for that. So I'm not sure, Pookie stepped out of the room, and so I'm not sure if I should do. You want to do? Yeah, you want to come in here as maybe my straight person, or you want me to do them solo? But I could do the Bob's comedy. I mean, yeah. Let me go ahead and do that while I'm on a roll here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and
do it on your jelly roll, baby.
I'm on my jelly roll.
It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner.
All right, well, I'm glad that you're in here because you'll be interested in what inspired these jokes that I did them at some point in the past, but I hope it wasn't so recently that you're going to go, oh, I've just heard these. I think it's been a little while, but so
I don't know who he's talking to.
So
talking to me, talking to you.
No, I'm talking to everyone. So it's June 7. Do you know what's significant about this date, especially as it pertains to 1958? You're going to like this, Pookie. This was the day that Prince was born.
Wasn't it just yesterday the day Keone came to us?
June 12 coming up.
Oh, coming up.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, yeah, that's whenever that. Oh, it's actually, we brought him home on a Friday in 2020, and I didn't realize that until like a week or so later. We had to sign the adoption papers, and they asked me, well, what's the start date, or when did you actually bring him home? And I looked it up on my calendar, and I said, that was June 12th. It was a Friday. I remember, and June 12th just happens to be my mom's birthday. She's been gone for many years, but I thought that was really special that he came into our lives on that. And so we've got whatever
You never know how the mother-in-law is going to show up.
And so I use that. We use that as his birthday too, even though we don't know exactly when he was born.
Right. Okay, Prince.
Prince. All right. So I figured
You got my attention.
Prince was primarily popular, even though he went through many decades. But in the 80s was his big when he burst onto the scene.
Yeah.
Purple Rain, all that stuff. So I thought I don't have
But it
jokes
was in-
about Prince specifically, but I
What?
thought 80s music. We're not going to make fun of Prince. You were a big fan, were you not?
I didn't want you to make fun of him.
No, I don't have any Prince specific jokes.
Okay.
But did you ever see him live?
No.
I saw him
Don't
live.
torture me.
I know. I saw him live
Stop
once.
it.
It was nosebleed seats. It's down in St. Louis.
I would have done it.
96 or something like
Just
that.
just to breathe the air.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty cool. And he teased you like he purposely didn't play some of his hits. Like I don't think he ever played Party Like It's 1999 live, like the full song, but he teased you. I remember him doing the beginning of it. Da, 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 and everybody went nuts, and then he went into another song.
Trickster.
I know. All right. So I'm a big fan of the 80s music. So you know what I did when I heard a band playing a cheesy 80s music
What'd you
song?
do?
I ran so far away. Okay. Did you hear about the woman who started a sugar daddy dating site for people into 80s music?
No.
Yeah, she calls it Girls Just Want to Have Funds. Funds with a D. Okay.
Got it.
What do you call a spider? Oh wait, I'm not even using my sound effects.
I know what's going on here. Bob's forgot how to do this.
I know. I
folks.
got to relearn it all over again.
Yeah.
What do you call a spider that likes 80s music?
What?
A durantula. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick and choose maybe I might not do. Did you hear about the new Mexican 80s tribute band?
What?
They're called Guac of Seagulls.
Ah! Flock of seagulls.
Oh, what do you get when you cross an 80s pop star with a cheap floor covering?
You got me.
Vinyl Richie. This is just kind of a funny meme that was going around years ago. Getting old is remembering the lyrics to every song from the 80s, but forgetting why you walked into the next room.
That's not even fair.
That's not. Let's see here. No, I'm not going to do that one. Okay. And then these are some jokes that I came up with.
No way.
The first ones that I found online, but these are actually ones that I came up with.
Oh, this is where it gets scary, folks.
Yeah, I'm going to pick and choose here.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Did you hear about the new Ben & Jerry's English electronic music flavor?
No, what
Yeah,
is it, Bob?
It was called Depeche a la mode.
You're funny.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
No. Okay. Did you hear about the 80s band that dresses up like Egyptian kings?
What?
Yeah, they're called Pharaoh Smith. Not too bad.
Too bad, Bob.
80s band that plays protest songs about underage workers, Sweatshop Boys. A group of musician monks from Australia.
What?
Yeah, they're called Zen at Work. Well, I'm only going to do this one because I know you're a big fan of this band too.
Okay.
Big time. Did you hear about the band of contractors who specialize in sealing gaps and cracks?
No.
They're called Caulking Heads. And you're a big fan of Talking
I
Heads,
love
right?
Talking Heads. I love David Byrne.
Was David Byrne in? He was. Oh no, he was on Colbert is one of his last shows, but I think he's
Yeah.
touring too.
Is he? He's awesome. I
Yeah.
love him. That was a time. That was a time of my life. I lived through all of that.
You're a
Yeah,
big
no.
fan.
Talking Heads. Yeah.
So my last joke. This is a good
No
one.
way. That
Again,
wasn't your last one?
No, this is. I
This
say
is the humdinger?
best for last. 'cause
Okay,
and again,
best
this was
for
one
last.
that
Here we
I
go,
did
folks.
myself.
Okay. Oh, well, here we go.
Did you hear about the 80s tribute band made of goat herders who are hard of hearing?
What?
Yeah, they're called Deaf Shepherd. Come on, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Deaf Shepherd. Where are we at here?
All right, Bob.
It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner.
There you go. All right. Checking in.
right.
All right.
So silly.
Done.
Okay, so
So you got any new folks here that came in? Let's see. I'll mention it too at my next. Vasiliki. I'm just said she's going to mention something in her next interview if it makes you happy. It makes you happy. Oh, I actually mentioned your name too. This Greek guy has a big spiritual ceremony. He said he knows you. Yay!
So awesome, right?
Oh, Crystal named her bird Prince.
I love that.
That's awesome. Yes,
Does he dance to Prince's music?
as he bounces up and down.
That'd be great.
Deborah Yellow Flicker Brewback is here. Do you know who that is?
Who?
That's a
Deborah? Oh, yeah, I know
I
Deborah.
thought you might.
Yes. Yes, I know Deborah.
Cool.
Serpent Mound days.
All right, cool.
All right.
So, anything? I know you expounded about womb keepers and all that.
Okay,
Did
do we have
did
any
you-
questions? Anybody have any questions you want to put in there? Like,
Yeah.
how about that?
And
For me or Bob?
Yeah, either one of us. Did you talk about, or do you want to, about the fabulous females after 50 or whatever? That's kind of related to what you were talking about.
Yeah, but I'm
it's a
not
little
doing that
different.
right now.
Okay. Just,
Yeah. Right now, I'm marinating deeply in all of the experiences that I had over the weekend. And I got to be here with Nana Shuni, so that was really great because we were able to process.
And Nana Shuni is a friend from Guatemala.
Yeah, she's a
one of the
Guatemalan-
grandmothers that you speak of.
Yeah, she's a
Okay.
Guatemalan elder. She is deeply connected to the Mayan calendar. And so she teaches all kinds of things. She's amazing. She brings beautiful ceremony. She brings altars, different altars. So these are the things that we're going to be learning in Womb Keepers is about different cultures, about the Mayan, about the Greek, about Native American, about Hawaiian. And we'll be learning these different things because and the rites of passage for the goddess. So bringing all that back, rites of passage for the crone, rites of passage for the maiden. I was thinking about it. We have the maiden, and then we have the mother, and then they always then the crone. But there's an in between one, and I figured out what that one was. Our perimenopause ladies. That's the queen phase, where you're not quite a crone yet. You don't have all the wisdom, but you're starting to step into your queendom. So it's maiden, mother, queen, and crone. And it goes, so we're going to be celebrating that. There's an initiation. I'm going to go through the crowning of the crone ceremony. Grandmother Monica came to me and told me that it was time. So, in listening, I don't know exactly when that's going to be. However, if you have a desire to attend that, let me know. Because
Speaking of Queen, we got Michelle goes by Queen Opatra.
I know I was
So,
thinking about that.
yeah.
I was saying it.
So Beatrice is here, fantastic aging. She's from Croatia, so English is not her first language, and so she was curious about the word that came before keepers. So it's womb, W-O-M-B, which is basically the part of a woman's body where that.
It's like all your female parts, like your uterus, your ovaries, right? All this like creation station that women in biological form have. We've all been gifted. That's what makes us women, is we have the woman,
Oh, yeah.
and man, woman, man, woman. So we have the womb. We have an additional thing. We're a little bit more complex than men on a biological hormonal. That's why men are kind of like even keeled. They don't get, there are always like examples where it's not true, but for the most part, men are pretty much dealing with testosterone as their hormone, right? That's their hormone of choice. Women are going through estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, all the things. Like all of our like ding 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 all the time. And men are just kind of like testosterone, right? If that gets out of balance, then things happen. But for women, we've got to track all the hormones that are firing off. And it changes when we go into menopause, right? And that queen phase it's the craziest time of your life, I promise you. If you haven't reached it yet, if you're heading into it, it's some of the most challenging time because it's a real creator's doing something really beautiful in you. And we resist it. We think that we're getting old. We go for, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do this. Like this isn't straight across the board thing either. right? There's no white and black. But like hormone replacement therapy, some women need it. But let me just say this. If your hormones are naturally leaving your body, there's a reason. It's the divine plan. You're not meant to have the hormones of a 30-year-old at 60. You're just not. You're actually, for me, I feel like by doing that, by trying to reverse the cycle at that stage when you hit queen and you decide that, you don't like what's going on, so you do all these things to your body to change it, you're missing it. You're pushing your queendom back further, because you're pushing it away from you. If you just accept like the process that's happening with your body and you just flow into it, then you walk into that queendom in a different way and much more empowered. And so, but we all get to walk it however we walk it. Everybody's different, But I think that hormone replacement therapy can be good for some things. But I think if you're just trying to stay young, why? That's what I say. Remember how stupid you were at 30? I mean, seriously, come on now. That's what you had going for you when you were 30, your looks, right? You were just young and dumb. Now, as an elder, as a seasoned woman, as a woman who's made a journey through a lifetime, you get to stand in the beauty and the presence of that. Like this, like my face is a representation of my journey. My hair, I used to hate my hair. I love my hair now. I love it. I love all of this. It took me a long time to get to the place where I love all of this. A long time, sisters.
Did you ever dye your hair?
I did. I dyed my hair when I met you.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, you were too.
Yeah.
We were both putting these really harsh chemicals right on our brain. Right on our brain. How smart is that? It's like, let's just kill them. Let's just go right onto the battlefield. Let's go to where the brain is and just... Those are my thoughts. And we get to do whatever we choose to in our lifetime. So I'm not saying anything about you dyeing your hair or anything like that. I have my girlfriends that dye their hair. Some of them dye it blue and stuff like that. So, it's all good. It's all good. The thing of it is we should do these things for ourselves, not because we're trying to meet a standard that's been presented to us by society. If we color our hair blue, it's because we really want blue hair. Has nothing to do with I still need to look, like a maiden or as close to a maiden as I can right now. That's not it. It's like just owning it. Because really for me, these are the most powerful times of my life. The next 25 years till I'm 90, it's going to be the most incredible. This is where my story gets written. Like the big story, right? So it's so amazing, and I'm so happy to be here to be a part of it and to witness it. And if you want to share in the journey, and yeah, you're more than welcome to. Absolutely, yeah. All right.
You have one more song you want to do?
One more song. Yeah, let's do another
I
song.
think we pretty much covered everything. We talked about
I want to see.
lots of possibilities there.
What feels good to you?
Pardon us while wow.
What feels good to you, Bob?
I'm not.
Don't you dare.
Oh wow. Okay. I guess yeah.
All right. Okay, this is a good one,
I think we did. Yeah.
right?
Doesn't
Because
matter.
really, what is being called forth in all of us right now is our authentic.
This is the one that
self.
triggered the copyright police, but there's nothing, no strike against your channel or anything. But does that matter?
What'll happen if we do it again?
They'll just
Well,
does it say you can't monetize it, which you're not doing anyway?
yeah, I'm not doing it. So that's it. That's it. I just can't make money off of it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not making money off of it now.
just wanted to make you aware.
Yeah. They're making money off of me. Let's get it straight, folks. Yeah.
Okay.
Without my permission, too. Right.
Let me grab the guitar. And the capo is where?
All right. Well, there was a lot of truth that came out of me today. And if you're a woman, If you're living in a woman's body, you might want to go back and listen to it if you missed it. And I'm probably going to clip that little clip out and put it somewhere else because, you know,
Somewhere.
it's just time, people. Women. I'm talking to women. Yeah,
Are we ready?
I think so. The copyright police are going to get us. Janice Stanfield, and don't you forget it. She's amazing. I've come a long way down this road, always learning as I go. But you can't look backward and get ahead. It's time to lead and not be led. Goodbye limitation, hello liberation. Goodbye frustration, hello to living my life by my design. Breaking these chains that bind my mind, learning to color outside the lines. Dare to be, dare to be, dare to be, dare to be one of a kind. Uniformity is getting old. Time for gutsy, time for bold. Time for me to break the mold, to find out how far I can go. Goodbye limitation, hello liberation. Goodbye frustration, hello to living my life by my design. Breaking these chains that bind my mind, learning to color outside the lines. Dare to be, dare to be, dare to be, dare to be, dare to be unconventional. Goodbye limitation, hello liberation. Goodbye frustration, hello to living my life by my design. Breaking these chains that bind my mind, learning to color outside the lines. Dare to be, 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 dare to be you. Oh yeah, baby. Oh man,
that's a
I
good
got my
one.
nose buzzing. You know, when they copyright slap you, that means that you're doing it so close to the original, like they catch you, right? So that's a compliment to me. All right, Jenna Stanfield. Oh my gosh, she's created some really amazing music. So grateful to her. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, dare to be you, dare to be you. I'm daring to be me right now. This is probably the biggest door that I've ever walked through in my life, Right? And I told Bob, I said, wow. I said, I'm having this same kind of feeling that I had when we started the choir. That was 18 years ago. Right? And that was like an unstoppable time for me, wasn't it, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm getting ready to do something I ain't never done before. Just no, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I feel called. And
We're hyper focused on
hyper focused. I'm hyper focused on this. I'm already in next and planning for next year. We're already getting together some things for retreats, mini retreats that we'll do throughout the year, and then with our major event in May. So lots of really good things happening. Lots of really powerful medicine coming, and we are so grateful. So, I'm just telling you, it's just really beautiful. We have grandmother Monica Thompson. She came to us. She's a local grandmother, and we're really happy about that. And she's the one that is going to be doing initiations. She's highly trained and been taught by. What's so interesting? I'm just going to say it. As these women are like giving their lineage, like of who taught them how to do these things, not all of them, but so many of them have been taught by men. And I think it's time for us to change that. Maybe it's because we weren't given permission to teach it, or whatever. I don't really know. But when I listen to the teacher was this person or this person, we need to be rising up a collective of women, womb keepers that are teaching womb keepers how to pour medicine. And that's what we're really going to be focusing on with the Womb Keepers Collective, is women being taught by women, by being taught by elders, right? These sacred, right? Restoring the sacred is really, and it's going to be the restoration of the sacred and a powerful retreat. So yeah. And let me work out some things on Facebook for those of you that are interested in joining. And for right now, though, I think you can go to the Womb Keepers Festival page. And if you wanted to put your name in there on Facebook, that's pretty much open, a public page. Go in there, and then I'll figure it out. And then if you want to be invited into the closed group, the private group, reach out to me and let me know. And when I get that sorted out and figured out, we'll reactivate that again. Yeah.
So to say hi to Tracy, who's joined us here, and she left a couple of comments there.
Tracy. Oh, I love it, Tracy.
Delario,
Welcome.
pretty sure.
Yes. Yeah. Hello, love. Hello. And so, yes, thank you all for coming. So I'm just going to say this right now because I don't know that this is going to happen. However, I might not be here for the first Sunday next month because I might be invited to a Sundance. I've never been invited to a Sundance before. And I think right now I'm getting an education in ceremony, right? And what it looks like and different things like that. So I may be called to Indiana from the 4th to the 7th of July. In which case we'll probably change the date. We could either do it
second Sunday we're at CSL. So
we could do it the weekend before.
Well, that's my birthday weekend, and I
we
can't
can't
add to
do
that.
we can't do it the weekend before.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens because I still don't. I'm listening to this, right? And because I've done a lot of navigating my own life and making my own decisions, and some of them were really great. Some of them, and then I learned a lot of things with the other ones. But right now, I'm just interested in following that. And so, if I get called to go,
Jennifer has a great question. What is a Sundance?
I've
Other than
never
a film
been to
festival.
one.
Yeah.
I've never been one, but it's Native American. It's a tradition they do every year, and it's like a cleansing ceremony for the men and the women, where they come and they do a big ceremony. They dance around this tree. That's
Okay. There you go.
that's what I don't know. I've never been to one, but it's Native American. It's highly revered. Anyone that participates in the Sundance, 2 months prior, they have to go and camp with nothing for 2 weeks. With one tradition. I don't know that they're all the same like that, but I have a sister who is attending Sundance, and they call it Humblacia.
Deborah
I'm not
says-
real familiar with native ways, but I'm interested in learning, so I might be called there to learn some things for the collective.
I'm
We'll see what
curious
happens.
if was it Robert Redford that started the Sundance Film
Oh, I don't know.
Festival? That's in Utah, and I know there was definitely Native American tribes there. I wonder if that was an influence on why he called it that.
Well,
I'll
it
have to
would have
look that
no
up.
relationship to Sundancing.
No.
It's a
Yeah,
very
no.
sacred ceremony.
Right. Okay.
It's very private. You have to get invited to go. You just can't just go and attend. That's why I've never been. But
All right.
I might be attending.
Ready to sign off?
all right, ready to sign off?
Love
Hey,
you
wait a
all.
minute, wait.
Oops. Okay, watch. He's about to get some breakfast.
We did a little baby bobbits. He did.
I think that medicine we give him makes him a little bit tired, probably.
Yeah. It's like Benadryl for puppies. But
Yeah.
it stops him from chewing his hair off. I know.
Or just scratching himself, so his skin gets irritated.
All right, everybody, bye.
See you later. So long for now. Bye.